Okay, I'm gonna use this one to film. Yeah, I'm gonna use. Yeah, the lighting's way better. I don't know why it's a little dark, but yeah, that one was way too dark. But hey guys, this is Trenchy back again to bring you another video, and this time it's kind of special because I am doing a thing created by my friend Ethel Cross called Go Ape in April. And now what is Go Ape in April? Well, essentially, since it's April, you go ape and you just review any monkey and ape related movies in the month of April. And I will show you the thing in a second, the thing. The thingamajig, the thingamabob. I'll show you, Cause in April, you gotta go ape. According to your... Ah! Well, kind of, you can't see it. Well, cause I'm trying to do the thing. There! That happened. There we go. Go up, April. Yay. Yay, egg pie, yay. Can't do it right. Get up. Yay. But, today, I'm reviewing the movie, The Mighty Joe Young from 1998. It's a giant monkey movie. I'll be leaving Ethel's link below because, she created this. And there might be more Go Ape in April, reviews. We'll see. But, this movie, which I enjoyed actually. I enjoyed this movie. I know it's a remake, I guess. There's one from 1943, I think. But this, I haven't seen that, but this one is pretty solid. And you got was it Bill Paxton, Charlize Theron, Regina King, and you got Vern Troyer. Yes, Vern Troyer is in this movie. He's a dwarf, and he plays not another dwarf, but he plays the baby Joe Young. He's actually in the costume, because there's a couple costumes. And he does a really good job, because, playing a baby monkey, he does a really good job. We need more dwarfs and things, people. Like, fuck Peter Dinklage. Fuck him taking away our live-action Seven Dwarfs. I know we had it before, but we could have had it again with more dwarves in live action. With little pickaxes and stuff. It could have been dope. I'm Team Hornswoggle. Peter Dinklage is a selfish dick. I like his movies, but he is selfish, and he is a dick. For taking away our 7 dwarves. And putting 7 dwarves out of jobs. Well, 7 little people out of jobs. That is horrible. So, like, Team Hornswoggle all the way with that. But now that many rants done, onto the movie. Which is kind of your simple, kind of like, monkey movie. But a giant monkey movie, kind of basic for like the kid-friendly monkey movie, but it's very fun, very fun. Before I get into the plot and stuff, I like Joe's look. I like his I like how it's an actual suit. Both when he's a kid and when he's an adult, it looks like an animatronic. I mean, there are some CGI sequences, or at least sequences that look CGI because they need it, but only sparingly. And usually they don't look bad. Sometimes they look a little awkward, and sometimes the animatronic looks a little awkward. But besides that, it doesn't look bad, and the face is very expressive. I like the expressiveness of the face of Joe, and that really helps you get attached to his character of the giant monkey. Um, but this movie is about this little girl named Jill, and her mom's like a wildlife scientist. She's out in the jungle staying with this village, taking care of the monkeys and studying them. And then these poachers come. And one of them's Russian, because, you need your bad guy to be Russian. And, he, goes and tries to kill the monkeys, and he tries to kill Joe, but Joe bites off 2 of his fingers like a badass Burn warrior doing badass monkey stuff. Yeah, and, he bites off fucking dude's fingers. So, and so the guy ended up shooting Jill's mom. Yeah, he shoots Jill's mom. And, Jill's mom makes a promise to protect Joe at all costs. Then years later, Bill Paxton shows up. And, he's collecting, blood of animals and stuff, and he's just trying to protect them and stuff. And he comes across Joe, and he has other people come across Joe. And, Jill has to save him a couple times, and he's like, I want to take Joe to LA to keep him safe, because poachers found out about Joe, and they're all grabbing guns and shooting them in the air like terrorists. And, it's fucking crazy. It's a problem. And Jill doesn't want to go because, she wants what's best for Joe, but she has this, thing where she promised to protect him, and she really cares about Joe, but at the same time, it's really hard to protect a giant monkey. That's a hard thing to do. So, her duty, you could say, is, getting harder to do. And, yeah. So, she ends up going with Bill Paxton, Greg, to Los Angeles, and they take Joe there. And they put him in a wild preserve with this goofy guy called Harry, who kind of runs the place. Not really, but he kind of runs the place. And then there's Cecilia. I think that's her name, or Cecilia, played by Regina King. And she's like the doctor there. And then there's these 2 other guys who are, I guess, supposed to be the comedic relief. But they're not really on screen long enough to be the comedic relief. And Harry's kind of the comedic relief, but Harry's an actual character. He's not, deep. None of these characters are really, really deep. But they got some depth to them, and Harry's got some depth to him. He's got his own problems, but he's not a bad guy. And he comes through our little band of heroes in the end, but I really like Harry's silliness, but that's why I figured, Harry is obviously the comedic relief. But no, you got these 2 guys who are the comedic relief, but they're not on camera enough to be, to find them funny. But obviously they're trying to look funny. They look goofy. They're always smiling and laughing, and they're always up to some sort of hijink. Again, they're not on screen long enough to know what hijinks they're up to, but obviously they're up to something. They're always laughing and shit, but they are important to the plot, because they're the essential reason that Bill Paxton is there to help Jill save the day at the end of the movie, because he wouldn't know that the bad guys were there doing stuff that they didn't give him the clues on accident. I don't know. It's a very interesting dynamic. But Harry's a much better comedic relief and a much better character. So I wish, like, I guess they needed those guys as to find out the clues and stuff. But I don't know. They really didn't need to be there. But, give it a pass. They found a way to make them useful. But, yeah, I really like these, core characters. Like, Jill's an interesting character. Greg's, like, a fun, just kind of hero guy character. He's fun. Harry's a fun, kind of, like, silly kind of character, always spilling stuff on his shirt. Always being like, yeah, I'm awesome, I know what I'm doing, and then freaking out because he doesn't know what he's doing. But he cares about his job and stuff, but he also cares about people, and his caring about people comes through in the end. And Cecilia's the doctor, and she makes playful jokes at Harry and Greg. And, The main relationship in this movie is really good with both actually main relationships. The main relationship between Jill and Joe. Like, you really believe, because Joe is so expressive, like I was saying earlier, I think I said that. He's very expressive, that, like, you can feel the chemistry between this giant animatronic monkey and this woman. Like, there is somehow real chemistry there. And that's pretty damn impressive. I will say so myself. Like, they feel like actually family. And that's pretty impressive to do that. And then Jill and Greg's relationship is cool too, because, like, Jill, I wish they would have Jill struggle with it more. Because she's, like, grown up in the jungle and stuff. But, like, I like how they, like, talk about eating food and talk about dating while on a date. And I like how they kind of play off each other with the, like, she's like, I'm trying to figure out if you're a fool or an idiot. And, or I'm trying to figure out if you're, like, an asshole or an idiot, or like someone bad or an idiot or a fool. And she comes up with the story about the spider, and he's like, yeah, that's full of crap. And she's like, oh, you're not an idiot. And they kind of smile and laugh about it, and they kind of joke with each other, and the chemistry is there between them. Like, yeah, it's actually like a nice little relationship, a cute little relationship, and it's nice to see that kind of grow throughout the movie. And it's nice to see this whole kind of, like, even though it doesn't grow much, but the whole friendship of these just characters grow and play off of each other. And then the Russian bad guy, who finds out that Joe's at the wild preserve and wants revenge for his fingers, he's dope too. I really like just how he carries himself and the way he looks, and his little hat and his gun and his sidekick, and his death is fucking awesome. Yes, he dies. Spoiler alert. His death is badass as fuck. Like, he's a villain. What do you expect? But, like, there are some violent scenes in this movie that, for, like, a friendly kind of, like, a giant monkey movie for kids, like, they do it smart, though. It's not, like, gore or anything, but there's a scene where, like, Joe, like, kind of smashes someone or, like, grabs them and steps on them, something, and there's a squish noise. You don't see it, but there's a squish noise, and you could just feel it. You're like, ah! And, like, the bad guy's death could have been more violent, but it was still, like, yeah, like, that's what you get for being a dick. Like, it's a good death scene. And just the whole, like, finale of the chaos, of, like, your King Kong New York sequence for this movie, because this is in the same vein as like King Kong and other giant monkey movies. Um, like, it's fun, it's enjoyable. There's a great scene where he's smashing a car and the kids are laughing at it. There's another great scene where these like teenage girl are in this car and he picks it up and they're like, and he moves it to the side and then they're all freaking out except for one. One is laughing and they're like, stop laughing, this isn't funny. And she's like, yeah, that was fucking awesome. Like I really love those little fun moments. And this movie is just like, it's what you expect, I guess. But it's fun, and it adds a little, like, punch to it. Like, it does everything very well, and adds a little bit more than you expect. Not with, like, the plot, but how it does the plot. Like, the execution is a little bit better than I expected. And, yeah, like, I had fun with this movie, and like I said, I like how they used a giant animatronic. Well, I like how they used this animatronic monkey, and I don't know if it was a suit, but it was very well done. And yeah, there's some CGI, and yeah, it's shoddy here and there, but like, it's used well. And just like the suit shoddy here and there, but all in all, looks good. The action sequences are fun. Characters are enjoyable. The plot is, it's fun. It's a giant monkey. Like, you can't really hold this movie to, like, extremely high standards. Because it's a giant monkey movie. It's just have fun with it. And it is for, like, kids or teenagers, but, like, it's fun. There's a lot of fun sequences. I would watch this again. The Mighty Joe Young from 1998. I would watch this again. Definitely. I'm not saying like it's the greatest movie in the world, and like I don't love it, but it was fun. It was fun, and that's all you can really ask for from this type of movie, I guess, That's kind of like, all you can ask for. Like, acting was good, characters were, like, decent, pretty good characters, The monkey was fucking awesome. You loved the monkey. I love Joe. I didn't want Joe to get hurt, and, this movie has the excitement, the fun. It tugs at your heartstrings at the right time, even though I don't want to say anything. Don't want to spoil the ending, but I kind of thought the ending was a little silly. But then again, it's a giant monkey movie, so it's gonna be a little for kids, so it's gonna be like that. I don't, yeah. But all in all, I'd recommend the Mighty Joe Young. If you like giant monkeys and stuff, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. I enjoy it. But yeah, I'll leave Ethel's link below. Everybody should go ape in April. Just review Monkey and Ape movies. And just like, put Ethel's link in there and be like, yeah, Ethel created this. And look out for her Planet of the Apes review she is doing at some point. She can be doing a Planet of the Apes review. And also, I'll leave it in the link too, once I get the link up there. Subscribe to Marty's channel by the end of this year, or this month, not this year. But at the end of this month. And he's gonna have to watch Strokemon. You should all do it on Easter, cause there's nothing more like Jesus-like than like weird Pokemon stuff. Well, weird Pokemon sex stuff. Like I think Jesus would approve. Probably not, but do it anyways, cause it's funny. And Also, leave a like on Kara's channel, Master of Fear, the 90s Spider-Man stream, because I'll leave a link to that too. Because if we get like 100 likes, she will watch Howard the Duck with me, and she don't like Howard the Duck, and that's gonna be hilarious. So yeah, add to that as well. Yeah, and I'll be back. I'll probably be doing some tags and stuff, and maybe some other reviews, and we'll see as the month goes on. I don't know, or there might not be videos for a while, or there might be more 8 videos. You never know, but you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. This is Trenchy. Oh my god, I almost forgot to rate it. I give this movie a 7. I give this movie a 7. It's like it's kind of above average giant monkey movie. It's fun. I'll have to see the original at some point. But yeah, you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. This is Trenchy signing off. Beep bop boop.